This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. A beautiful fake. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 114 yards.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Stafford now to throw. And that's complete to Adams. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
To throw is Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
They're such a talented team.
Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, nice move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They run it with James. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
19 yards. First down, 49ers.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. He's going to try and do this himself. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. The Niners at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
Last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Purdy now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams.
Purdy off the play fake. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Purdy sets up to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Field goal of 29-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
George Kittle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 33-yard.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, San Francisco.
On the ground, it's James. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to throw, Purdy. His pass caught at the 4. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Juwan Jennings, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Piniero's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Throwing is Stafford. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Stafford. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mike Hilton, always dangerous on the corner blitz, and he gets the sack. Boy, you don't have to be a student of X's and O's to know that right there, that just was the perfect play call defensively.
You're exactly right, because what they did really well, disguised their intentions. They never thought that the corner would come on the blitz, but when he did, that QB was exposed and brought to the ground.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a good result there, as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. Brock Purdy and the offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
It's a gain of 53.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Purdy bootlegging it. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 6. And a 49er first down.
James will take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy.
Yeah, he's got it.
And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
San Francisco.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here's Purdy.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brock Purdy.
As the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Partner, to me, that touch.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and
Scott,
Charles
thank
Davis.
you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway.
Shreds him with his stiff arm.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford.
Pass complete there in the cool.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Gain of 16 yards. And a Rams.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Stafford. He hits Adams, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Adams the man in motion right. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. 2-2 Atwell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And a 49er first down.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Here's James. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Purdy.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
First down, San Francisco.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. James. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
105 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, 49ers.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A tackle that time by Akello Witherspoon.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Los Angeles.
2nd and 9.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Oh, look at that.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Stafford.
He'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
They'll bring
4.
a receiver in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
36-yard line.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. To throw is Stafford.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
They'll start this drive out. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The fumble on
first down now. Here's second down. Play action. Now Purdy.
And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down.
On first down, it's James. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Purdy now to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. James. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Third down.
Purdy.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
This is 3rd and goal. Purdy to throw.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. That would give to the big fullback use check. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Purdy to throw.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Niners have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
So now Stafford and the Rams
down 24-17. 80 seconds remaining. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Stafford now to throw.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. He's got Atwell. That's complete.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Now Stafford.
And that's caught by Williams.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And the Rams first
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10.
Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now it's Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Rams.
And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
He was brought down by Jared.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for San Francisco, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Rams, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.